From the banks of the Allegheny, welcome to Film Bits. True Detective, Episode 6, Part 3. Hey everybody, we're going to pick it right back up quick. Marty, in explaining the question, what happened in 2002 from the questioning detectives, talks about this last case that he and Russ worked on involving a woman, the something Medea, I forget the adjective, and we left with Rust in the confession room with her. Let's pick that back up.
Sid. What is that? It's a four-letter word, S-I-D-S.
So immediately the camera movement
What is it?
is compelling to the eye. It's a slow sideways
It's an old word. Like a curse.
hand movement that's slightly starting to curve,
Do anyone speaks?
and then we cut.
But it's what happened to Jessica. Here first. They said. You second. Jody, 23 days old. Autopsy showed no signs of trauma, so. Sid's. I lost one myself, Charmaine. I lost a marriage too.
Look at that, how he reaches his hand. Love this shot with
So you're third.
Marty in there not liking Rust's
Yeah, last
technique,
year.
but it's damn effective, isn't it?
Jesus, lady, you ever hear of a fucking condom?
Birth control's a sin.
And then Marty kind of
Child is a wonderful thing.
stumbles into that. Rust has got a game here. And Rust is like, get the hell out of here. You're messing with my stuff.
A child is wonderful. You see, sometimes people mistake a child as an answer for something. You know, like a way to change their story. Charmaine, have you ever heard of something called Munchausen by proxy?
Love that look of Rust's.
At exactly 4:49 a.m., the sleep apnea monitor that was hooked up to your child was unplugged for 36 minutes. Then it was plugged back in, and by that time the child's vitals had flatlined. Charmaine, I need you to talk to me about some things. Okay?
How's it going? You getting it?
You need to sign that. The newspapers are gonna be tough on you. In prison. If you get the opportunity, you should kill yourself.
Oh! I was just going to get into a discussion here, I forgot about that line, of how to the woman, Russ seems all too humane and understanding, but we as the audience realize that this is all part of his technique. This is all part of what he does to get that confession. And now, this is the first time we have really seen him take that manipulative power of his, really try and influence a person in a horrific way, just as a human being, but in an unconscionable way as a police officer. I think enough of us are on board with Russ right now that we're kind of like, oh yeah, go ahead, Russ. But some of us might be like, Jesus, that's too much for me. So it's a great moment. because Russ lost his child, this woman had a few children and killed them by choice. And we really get that raw Rust feeling, which we don't often get because he's very good at guarding and keeping his feelings closed off. And he doesn't get emotional, he's just very matter of fact. Pick it back up. And then just pulls away from her. Not caring about the confession. Hoping that she will kill herself. And just walks away like a walk-off home run.
This evil bitch.
But
I
it's all
called
there.
Pennsylvania, tried to get homicides on the first 2 kids, but looks like we may only have the one.
Well, it's still life.
Yeah. Good job. Listen, Marty, type that up for me, will you?
Or type that up
Excuse
for
me?
me, will you?
You got somewhere to be? This confession is like 40 pages.
What, you got somewhere to be? Come on, man. You want me to tie your shoes for you, too?
Oh,
Hey,
frayed edges of Rust's nerves are showing.
hey, fucks with the attitude, huh? Like my time's less than yours?
Oh, you got things to do, Marty. Need to go home to the family, play with the kids.
Don't get up my ass just 'cause you ain't getting any. You should have held on to your woman. Getting laid was good for you.
You moron. Damn. You, these people, this place, it's like you eat your fucking young, and that's all just fine as long as you got something to salute. No.
What's going on with you, man? I mean, Salter asked about it. Iberia called. And around bothering people, trying to open up old cases.
I am working. I have things to do. So type the report, man. That's how we do. I get people to talk. You write the stats. It's worked out well for you so far.
I'm the only one ever took up for you. Ever. You know what it's like being your partner?
It's a fact.
Huh? Fuck you.
No, buddy, without me, there is no you. So type the fucking report, man.
Oh.
We've had behaviorist sin with her. It's regressive catatonia. 7 years now.
Getting a little
If
ugly.
she shows any distress, responds in any way negatively, we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
Of course. I was actually one of the men who found Kelly at that place 7 years back.
She's right here.
This is one of the girls, of the 2 kids that they brought in after they killed Reggie Ledoux. This is the one that's alive. Remember, one was dead and one was alive that they brought out of that little trailer thing? This is her and where she's staying.
Kelly, you may not remember, but you and I met a long time ago. I want to ask you a question about those men that hurt you way back then. Do you remember if there were more than 2? Was there anyone else?
She doesn't talk, the nurse said, coming in to the...
What scars?
Like, this is the first time she's talked in forever.
The giant. You made me watch what he did to Billy.
The scars on the giant, were they on his face?
His face. His face.
Look at the intensity. Camera pulled back. And again, pull back again from her. Body's in the way. Russ making his exit. Girl hasn't talked for years. She talks. Russ makes her remember something, and she goes hysterical. That's where we're going to stop this section of the episode. And we'll be going back to that scene to look at something that was right there in front of your own eyes. That's got an interesting kind of connection. What was that? But we'll do that later on, maybe after this episode. Take care, guys. See you next time.